I am Anurag Kumar, Assistant Professor, Computer Science and Engineering Department, Bundelkhand University, Jhansi. Today we discuss about iteration method in C languages. In C languages, iteration methods are various important parts, and not only C, in all the languages the iteration methods are required. Most of the students are suffer how we know the iteration methods are work. Either you have to use Java, Python, any other languages, and most of the programming are basis on iterations. How many iterations methods are in C languages? That is for loop, while loop and do while loop. So, we discussed on this topic, and one important thing, how the trace the program. In loop methods, tracing is very important part. If the students know how we trace the program, that's give the students correct output. If you having large number of programs in your hand and you never know how we read that programs, so tracing is also the required how the programmer give the outputs. Iteration methods means repetition in program. Suppose we want to print our name 10 times. We write one time, but it show 10 times. So, this type of programming is known as the iterations methods. In the iteration method, we use basically three type of loops. First one, for, while loop and do while loop. These three are using to conclude the iteration methods. Before start, we give you the syntax of each loop, how we write the program with the help of for loop, write the program with the help of while, write the program with the help of do while. Then what is the syntax? Like that, write if we are study about any other subject, we follow the formula. So, here the syntax is just like a formula in the programming code. So, first one is for loop, for loop syntax is in C, for is the keywords, here we use the initialization, condition, and increment or decrement. And these brackets statements. That is a simple syntax of for loop. First part is initialization. Initialization means from where the value has been start, from where the value has been start. When the value is start, then what is the condition? It will be moves. What is the condition? It will be move. यहाँ से we start from here and we check the conditions. If condition having two parts, true condition and false. If condition true, then we move towards the statement, yani we move into the statement. If condition is false, we out of the loop. Is clear? Now, if condition is false, we directly quit from the loop. If condition is true, then we move towards the statement. When we move, get inside the statement, and after printing the statements, we move towards the increment and decrements. It's mean how many steps are needed to next forward. These processes are continually are repeating. The condition start and condition true, it inside and again increment, that procedure are held in the looping. The basically that is the iterations. Basically it is the iterations. So first thing, what is the syntax? Syntax is that first part is initialization, second is conditional, and third one is increment and decrement operations. It is the syntax of for loop. Now suppose we write a program it easy to understand in the program how it work. And here we also learn how we trace the loop. Now statements, we want it is the program to print the number from 1 to 5. All students are knowing how a programmer write in the C. Now we check how a loop or work starts. The first is I is equal to 1. In the loop we discussed the previous, in the loop first check the condition, and where is the check the initialization, and the initialization is I is equal to 1. First it check the I is equal to 1. It is the first step, we mark like that. Again after initialization, if move towards the second step, check the conditions. Here we check the condition, it either true or false. If it is true, it get inside the statements. If true, it's get the inside. Condition true, it print the message, and after that it's towards the increment. It is 4th. After that what happened? So first round, in the first round I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to 5, it is true and print the value is 1. When value is 1 is print, I is increment, yani I is increased to 2. Again after 2 it moves towards the condition. It is 5th step. 2 is less than equal to 5, condition true, again print the 2. It increment towards the 3, 3 again check condition, 3 is less than equal to 5, it is 3. Next again increment, 3 is to 4, 4 is less than equal to 5, condition true, and it is 4. Now after 4 it is increment towards the 5, and 5 is less than equal to 5, condition true, it is print the 5. It is again run I 5 to 6. Now it is the value, last value is 6. 6 it will check here, 6 is less than equal to 5, condition is false, it quit from that step 3rd. So it's mean the next step is not be the printed. These are the procedure how a loop are work. This is the procedure how a loop are work. In this scenario like for while loop and do while are work. And multiple looping are used inside the program. It is a simple programs we using here a single loop. How can it work? Suppose a question is arise, print the structure like then how can we print that structure? For it, in the program, how many loops are required? In that program, we create like that. It's just like a row and column procedure. That one row and that one column. If we print the star in the format of row and column, how can we use? Multiple lines are performing. The multiple lines how can run? We write the code. Integer I, here we take the two variables I and j. The first loop for the row I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rows, I plus plus. Each row having 4 columns, It's mean again j is equal to 1, j is less than equal to 4 and j plus plus. Here what is the code? If we write the 4 times, it's mean if we run one time, it inside run 4 times. Okay. Printf /n, that first loop is closed and then second one is closed and the program is been closed. It is a simple structure program. I1 J1 condition is I, the first strict is print. J increase, j is equal to 2. I increase, I is 2, j run from 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Second row 2 column, I increase 3, j increase 1 to 3, j increase 1 to 3. I increase 4, again j increase 1 to 4. Like that, it is the method in the loop is known as the nesting of looping, loop inside loop. These are the using in various program structure. For loop is very easy to understand because of there is all the condition in a one platform. Here conditions, initialization and increment and decrement. So it is easy to implement in any code. The students are suffer how a for loop are worked. So we try to taught them how a loop are work and they are easily conclude their programs. Now the next loop is while loop. The while loop, the first one is what is the structure? While condition statement. In it, and what is the difference between, we discuss later, do while, do statement, while condition now here we again write it for the syntax is initialization condition, increment, decrement statements. These three are the loops. What is the difference in the syntax? Also we here saying that while we pass on the struct condition, its mean we need to firstly initialize what is the values. In the program there are different structure and there are different levels, and there is a different purpose of these three loops methods. If we have given all things, initialization, condition and increment, decrement, we need at one place. Sometimes the question is arise, the condition the initialization has been start and the condition are not applied there. Condition are applied after 24 lines code. Then what? Then we use the while conditions. In the while condition, here you mention the initial start anywhere, just pass on the condition and run the program. Do while, why we use the do while? Do while use, if you have required, you want first run program, then after check condition. It's mean if the user required at least one time to run the program and after check the condition, that is only done by the do and while. Its example is when we using the various programs, various softwares, we know a message comes in front of us, you want to use or not. You always check a condition yes oblique no. If you choose the yes, the program is going on. If you choose the no, the program is quit. Yani if it's mean the condition depend on yes or no, but the message comes in front of you first time. So it's mean we use there a do and while loop. There is a difference between in all the for loop, while loop and do while loop. In the programming structure, these loops are having the important roles. I already checked told you that where we use the for loop, where we use the while loop and where we use the do while loop. We create the various programs on the basis of while loop and do while loops. Okay, now we conclude my lectures. In the short, you have to write various programs by using all these loops. We create these program easily. So thank you very much. In the next lecture we discuss the another topics. Continue. Thank you very much.